New PS5 games on the way highlight a wide range of ideas and styles. From focused single-player journeys to larger-scale action projects, these titles are starting to draw attention. They stand out as PS5 releases worth keeping an eye on in the near future. Let's get into it. Hell Let Loose Vietnam moves the series into the Vietnam War, focusing on large-scale military conflict and coordinated combat. The setting centers on dense jungles, rivers, and rough terrain, where battles unfold under constant pressure. The gameplay suggests a strong emphasis on teamwork and structured roles within ongoing clashes. The tone feels grounded and intense, reflecting the chaos and strain of warfare in a hostile environment. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle presents a first-person action-adventure built around mystery, danger, and classic globe-spanning storytelling. The game places its focus on uncovering an ancient secret while racing against hostile forces across famous historical locations. Puzzles, close encounters, and narrative moments appear central to how the journey unfolds. The tone suggests a cinematic story driven by curiosity, tension, and the spirit of discovery.
Legend says that the Great Circle does have some power. Something about its geometry. A deeper force that connects these sites.
This is far beyond your understanding. And you don't know its power. I am the one unlocking its truth. Indiana Jones. I have missed our conversations.
That makes one of us. Where's my hat?
He's here.
Hello, little darling.
Take cover!
Here we go.
What are you doing, Joe? Are you crazy?
I don't suppose you know how to fly this thing, do you?
Excuse me?
Nothing.
War Thunder, Line of Contact, introduces a new game mode that brings infantry units into large-scale modern battles. The update places soldiers alongside tanks, helicopters, and drones within the same combat zones. Gameplay appears focused on squad-based infantry roles fighting across urban and open areas. The tone suggests a more grounded battlefield view that adds close-range combat to the existing warfare setting.
Гагарин полетел в космос, и все изменилось. Я не стал космонавтом, но нашел свой собственный путь. Не на орбиту, но достаточно близко, чтобы увидеть, как небо чернеет. В одиночестве, на скорости 3 маха, улыбаясь тем, кто осмелится догнать. И с одной единственной мыслью. Поймай меня, если сможешь.
10 seconds out. Confirm everything in that building is a target.
Cleared hot. Go hot.
Ugly 1-1, target is inside. Coming shooter.
Abort! Abort! Allies! Allies in the building!
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. From the Ashes continues the story with a new chapter set in the western frontier of Pandora. The expansion centers on a world damaged by conflict, where familiar lands feel unstable and dangerous. The narrative appears focused on survival, loss, and rebuilding after a sudden attack. The tone suggests a darker journey shaped by fire, tension, and the fight to protect what remains.
Who thrive on chaos and pain.
More absence, but in Mangwang colors. They must adorn them with ash and paint.
Following a devastating ambush, Sotlek finds himself alone. Having once lost his family before, he now desperately searches for his friends, the Sarentu. In From the Ashes, the RDA have returned in force, now even stronger due to their alliance with the Ash Clan. Their presence can be felt and seen across the Kinglor Forest, which is now more hostile than ever before. At this point in the game, Sotlek is equipped with only his bow and knife.
No Mangwan. Must be inside Home Tree.
But this doesn't stop him, because as a hardened warrior, Sotlek has the skills to navigate the battlefield under the cover of stealth. Or he can launch a full assault and brutally take down any forces that stand in his way.
What have they done?
The Ash Clan's lust for power poisons the frontier. They subjugate and intimidate, spreading destruction across the land with ruthless pleasure, in their quest to wipe out the western frontier's resistance.
Jitangi, you died a warrior.
Tell us where the Sarentu are hiding, or you will see your people burn. Answer me! Do not be brave.
Sotlek has just discovered that some of the missing Sarentu have evaded capture, but it is now a race against time to find them before the Mangwan do. The brutality of the Mangwan is not to be underestimated. Sotlek must face them if he's to protect the people of these lands. These Mangwan raiders are fearsome enemies as their speed and agility can put pressure on the player. However, as players defeat enemies that stand in their way, they will earn Sotlek XP in the form of dog tags, which he can use to improve and grow his warrior skills and abilities. Na'vi death by Na'vi hands. Never before has Solek taken the life of one of his own. But there can be no mercy for the merciless. Hunted, he becomes the hunter. As an experienced fighter, Solek uses this surge of adrenaline from fear and pain to channel his warrior senses, making him much more lethal in combat through elevated perception and strength. RDA has also brought new technologies such as upgraded amps, scale suits, and hellhounds to aid their occupation of the Kinglow Forest. But the warrior Solek knows their ways. His own methods are brutal and calculating. He will stop at nothing to even the odds in battle. Solek's faithful Ikra, Ile, also supports in battle, either giving Solek a quick way to reposition in combat, or attacking enemy forces directly. This is just the beginning of Solek's path of vengeance, as he has found no clarity in the search for his lost Sarentu family. In from the ashes, explore a once lush and thriving land that is now charred and burning. Save your loved ones, as you stand against an overwhelming force of RDA and the ruthless Ash Clan. Become Solek and learn what it means to be a true Na'vi warrior.
LEGO Fortnite. Ninjago Rise of the Ninja introduces a major update centered on a new Ninjago-themed world inside Fortnite. The content brings familiar ninja characters, themed locations, and combat built around elemental powers. The setting suggests a shift toward close-range action and ability-based encounters. The update frames a playful but combat-focused adventure tied to the Ninjago universe. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight presents a story-driven action-adventure set in a LEGO-built Gotham City. The game focuses on Bruce Wayne's path toward becoming Batman while facing rising threats across the city. Combat, movement, and detective work appear central to how players move through missions and locations. The tone suggests a mix of serious crime-fighting themes and the light, playful style LEGO games are known for.
I'm Batman. Why so serious? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Who's the man behind the mask?
Darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by... Ah! Who put that there? I could have really hurt myself.
Jurassic World Evolution 3 Wetlands expands the park building simulation with a new swamp-focused setting. The content centers on managing dinosaurs and facilities across misty water areas and dense vegetation. The setting suggests a slower, more careful approach to park layout and animal control. The mood feels calm on the surface, with underlying risk tied to nature and containment. The Alters centers on survival and base management inside a hostile sci-fi setting. It places focus on maintaining a living space while dealing with isolation and constant pressure. New updates highlight customization, quieter play options, and personal moments between characters. The mood suggests a thoughtful journey shaped by routine, choice, and life inside a fragile shelter.
Passion. Prestige.
Gear.Club Unlimited 3 returns as a racing game built around car control, customization, and competitive driving. The setting moves between scenic roads in Japan and the French Mediterranean, shaping how races feel and flow. The focus appears to rest on building a personal garage and pushing performance across different routes. The mood suggests stylish racing with an emphasis on speed, precision, and car culture.
Only passion drives us forward. And this one, it's ours.
They always said my luck would dry up. Now it's time to put that to the test.
Fatal Run 2089 presents a high-speed driving game, set in a ruined future where time is always running out. The focus sits on racing through dangerous routes, while dealing with hostile vehicles and constant pressure. Each run appears built around risk, speed, and quick decisions on the road. The tone feels intense and arcade-driven, with survival tied directly to how well you drive.
You're beyond any talk of redemption. Prepare your soul for death!
No one ever says goodbye anymore.
Survive our trials, and then you'll earn our favor.
We can't save anyone if the Ark is ruined.
Don't you desire to soar to a new level of existence?
Tick-tock, renegade!
Look out!
Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Stranger Things expansion brings a story-themed crossover into the flight simulation world. The content centers on flying across a detailed recreation of Hawkins, tied to strange events from the series. The focus appears to rest on atmosphere, setting, and careful flight missions, rather than action. The mood suggests mystery and quiet tension layered onto realistic aviation. Blood Bowl 3 introduces Chaos Dwarfs as a slow but hard-hitting team built around strength and control. The playstyle focuses on powerful blockers and bull centaurs pushing forward through brute force. Hobgoblins appear important for support roles like ball handling and positioning. The team feels risky to use, with strong defense but clear weaknesses against fast and well-coordinated opponents.
Specialist, our current crisis requires the experience of veterans from the 2020s outbreak.
Killing Floor 3. Season 2 Operation Breakout brings a major new chapter to the co-op horror shooter. The update adds a fresh storyline, new threats, and a prison setting hidden deep in the jungle. Combat appears more varied with new enemies, weapons, and weekly challenges shaping each run. The tone feels faster, darker, and more intense as the fight against the outbreak continues.
The eye has opened, the sleeper awoken. All that's
Luna Abyss is a single-player action-adventure set inside a vast, ruined structure beneath a mysterious moon. The story follows a prisoner forced deeper into the abyss while guided by a strange artificial overseer. Movement and combat appear tightly connected, mixing fast platforming with intense bullet-heavy encounters. The mood feels dark and unsettling, shaped by isolation, prophecy, and unanswered questions buried below.
Forge the city of machines. A realm unburdened by toil.
Frostpunk 2 Fractured Utopias adds a new layer to the city-building survival world through deeper political and social choices. The focus shifts toward factions with their own visions for how society should survive and grow. Each path appears to shape the city in lasting ways, with difficult trade-offs tied to belief and control. The mood feels tense and reflective, centered on how far a society is willing to go in pursuit of a perfect future.
Yet stand with us.
And stand with...
Do you believe prayer can change the world?
The Outlast Trials Project Messiah introduces a new season built around fear, control, and ritual violence. The update centers on a new threat and a luxury resort setting where danger hides behind beauty. Gameplay appears focused on survival under pressure, with fresh challenges that test awareness and teamwork. The tone feels darker and more unsettling, pushing the trial into more extreme psychological territory.
But only if you're open to it. if you're willing to listen. To be very quiet. Very still. Find that being so fixated on your faith leaves you distracted, terribly vulnerable to something very real. Sister Lilia Bogomolova, an evangelist and priestess. A voice of peace, calling out for blood. An ascetic, dripping in hoarded treasure. She's a woman of God, a custodian of miracles, the product of a half-century of war and corruption, an avenging angel of divine retribution. She's waiting.
I am today.
She's gonna make you believe.
Probably here for the action or want the thrill of eliminating wave after wave of the undead. This is your guide to everything you need for surviving.
Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Zombies Ashes of the Damned brings a large round-based survival map built around scale and endurance. The setting focuses on wide roadways, key locations, and constant pressure from the undead. Different play modes shape how players approach survival, from guided objectives to pure last stand gameplay. The mood feels intense and methodical, built around long sessions, teamwork, and adapting to rising threats.
Mid-match. And don't forget Gobblegums, powerful consumables that can turn a doomed run into a clutch victory. Next up, game modes. There's a couple to choose from. Standard, the classic round-based zombies experience, complete with main quest and Easter eggs. Directed, a guided experience, great for new players. Survival, for players who want to jump in and see how long they can last. No quests required. Cursed offers a tougher challenge for seasoned players. Pick your flavor, story-driven, survival, or all-out mayhem. Your first mission, get old Tessie running. She's not just a truck, she's your lifeline and your mobile pack-a-punch. You're free to roam on your own, but stay close. Upgrade her and don't lose her. Pro tip, when you start driving, pick a route and stick with it to learn the Figure 8 map layout. As rounds climb, enemies grow stronger, so keep moving and stay alert. Every zombie kill earns essence, your key to survival. Headshots give bonus essence, make every bullet count. Spend it wisely on doors, traps, weaponry, and perks. Collect salvage to upgrade weapon rarity and add ammo mods at the arsenal, or craft equipment and support items at the crafting table. Use wall buys for reliable weapons, or risk it with the mystery box for a shot at a wonder weapon. You can also use armor wall buys to upgrade your armor level. Level 2 lets you equip 2 plates. Level 3, you guessed it. Upgrade your firepower through Pack-a-Punch. Improve stats and other visual perks. Weapon rarity, improves damage. Ammo mods, add elemental effects. Remember, your gun's not glowing, you're not growing. Once upgraded, Tessie lets you pack-a-punch anywhere. Perfect for zombie slaying on the move. Experiment with weapons and attachments until you find your perfect loadout. Perks and power-ups. Gobblegums. Choose them pre-match and earn new ones as you play. Their effects are game changers. Keep perks after death, activate insta-kills, or auto-refill equipment. Try them all and find your favorite. They'll save your life more times than you can count. Perca-Cola machines. Hunt these machines around the map like Juggernog, Speed Cola, and Stamina for key buffs that boost your health, speed, and reload times. Stack perks strategically. The right combo can save your run. Tactics and team play. Stick together. If all 4 teammates fall, it's game over. You want to plan on having quick revive Perca-Cola, or keep healing aura charged in order to help people who are downed. You may not have the time to go run and buy the perk, or charge the field upgrade before they bleed out. Learn zombie flow. Kite enemies into a line, then shred them. Bullet penetration means more damage per shot and essence. Let's recap. Prep your loadout and gobblegums. Stick with Tessie and learn the map. Go for headshots and upgrade your gear. Use perks smartly, revive teammates, and keep moving. Exfil early if you need quick rewards and XP. Remember, Black Ops 7 features shared progression across campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. So don't feel like you're losing out on precious time ranking up if your friends want to hop over to MP for a while. When you come back to Ashes of the Damned, you might have access to even more loadout options than before. And if you need more tips...
Focus. Blood.
She's Leaving is a first-person survival horror game built around investigation and constant danger. The story places a forensic analyst inside a quiet but threatening location where evidence slowly reveals a darker truth. Progress appears tied to careful observation, tension, and moments of sudden fear. The mood feels claustrophobic and unsettling, keeping the player caught between caution and survival.
Just hold me tight.
Terminator 2D No Fate brings a side-scrolling action game inspired by the world of Terminator 2. The game focuses on fast arcade combat told through pixel art and classic level design. The story moves between key moments and original scenarios tied to humanity's fight against the machines. The tone feels retro, intense, and driven by constant action and pressure.
As you fight through 15 adrenaline-pumping levels in story mode, battle through iconic locations from the movie, such as the Steel Mill, Corral Bar, and Pescadero State Hospital, while playing through some of the best action set pieces ever brought to the screen. Experience unseen battles only previously dreamed of as you step into the shoes of John Connor, leading the fight in the future, and Sarah Connor, as you witness just how far she's willing to go to stop Judgment Day. The battle for tomorrow has begun. Terminator 2D No Fate brings classic arcade gameplay to your screens with lightning-fast run-and-gun action, nerve-wracking stealth, intense driving, and heart-pounding boss battles brought to life through beautiful 2D sprite work. Supplies are scarce, so you will need to scour levels for hidden items, checkpoints, and bonus weapons. Grapple with enemies, take cover when under assault, and use the weapons of the enemy against them by returning them to cinder. In classic arcade style, each level has its own ranking system with unique criteria depending on the mission. Some require the deft touch of stealth, others the raw power of a 90s action hero. Strategize on how to survive each scenario in the most efficient way possible to reign supreme on your high score table. Play the game your way, with multiple difficulty modes, the ability to rebind controls, and the option to use a classic CRT filter. Story mode is only the beginning of your fight. Many bonus modes can be unlocked, including a brutal boss rush mode that will test your mettle, infinite mode, where you must face unrelenting waves of foes, arcade mode, which streamlines the game into the perfect combination of the adrenaline junkie goodness of the movie and the challenge of a classic arcade machine. Mother of the Future is a great choice for speedrunners, allowing players to experience Sarah's fight from start to finish in a thrilling race against the clock. And if you need a bit of practice, you can replay levels in level training. Use it to perfect the tasks set before you so you can shoot for that perfect run. Sarah, the Terminator, John, all three will make theirs.
This place has been buried for centuries. Today is our chance to discover what no one else has seen.
Dark Mass takes place entirely beneath the ocean, inside a sunken manor sealed away for centuries. The game centers on slow movement through flooded halls where silence and pressure heighten every moment. Progress comes from uncovering what happened here while avoiding a presence tied to an ancient curse. The journey feels tense and claustrophobic, shaped by fear, isolation, and the weight of choices made in the deep.
I'm gonna try to get in. I'm hooking up the camera now. Let me know if you're getting the feed.
Behind you! There's something behind you!
I've never seen anything like this before. What was that? I think I'm not alone down here.